Everybody to Offside and Out of Bounds, previewing Offside bets for June 18th through to the 20th. We're going to be doing NBA, NHL playoffs, Major League Baseball, and Euro Cup. I'm Adam. As always, I'm joined with Junior. Junior, are you ready?
Let's go!
Okay, Junior, NBA. Wow, some great storylines here. Atlanta
Heating
Hawks.
It's heating up.
Sixers. Let's see what we got on the line here. So we got Sixers. They're -3 on the points, -145 on the money line, over under 221.5, and then Atlanta is +125 to win, which is, I don't know, that's, guys, to me that's kind of a knock against Atlanta after what they've done. But
yeah,
break it down for us.
Big knock. I mean, they were up 18 going into the fourth quarter the other night, and
26 points was the biggest lead that they had in that game.
I kind of feel like that might have been the wind escaping the lungs of the Sixers. You could see them hang their heads a bit. I think that was a turning point, and this is a total disrespect to Atlanta. They're going to be at home and with every aspiration of closing this series out.
Yep.
And it's just another year of the Sixers failing to get to the conference final with the process. Well, the process ain't working. So for me, because of the home court advantage, just because of the sheer trajectory of this Hawks team right now and how they're riding this high, and they're coming home and they're going to be loose because they've got games to play with now. So I think they're going to want to close it out. So give me the Hawks at
Confidence
the 125.
Confidence is really high on the Hawks, man.
Yeah.
Quick notable here in the last game, the only two players to score, I think it was in the second half, was Embiid and Seth Curry.
Yeah.
So where's the rest of the team? And the key, if you watched our preview, was, for me, Ben Simmons.
Who was mine? Tobias Harris. Where did they go?
Where are they?
Where'd they go?
Okay, Clippers, Jazz. Kawhi possibly out. Looks like there might be an ACL. I haven't heard any breaking news on that yet. I think they're probably trying to keep it quiet to see maybe if they can push through and maybe he'll get some treatment and possibly be ready for WCF. I mean, I doubt it, but Paul George actually came to play some basketball the other night.
It's almost like he needs to be on a team without any other superstar. Like, he can't have a superstar.
That's when he was the best in Indiana.
That's where he was a beast when he was with the Pacers. It's too bad. I mean, Kawhi, ACL, horse tranquilizers, methamphetamine. I don't know what's going to heal this guy well enough. And we all know Kawhi here in Toronto. When he needs a day off, he needs a day off. And when he's hurt, he ain't playing. So if he's hurt, he ain't playing.
Oh, but hold on. You know who told the NBA about this already, right?
Oh, that was LeBron. Yeah.
Was it?
Oh, yeah. I've been saying this all along. LeBron, oh, my God. Dude, no one cares. You're out of the playoffs. Go watch your son and try and coach his team behind the coach's back. Leave the NBA alone. Yeah.
Trying to bridge the gap until Space Jam releases,
yeah,
right?
Just leave the NBA alone because you ain't got nothing to do with it right now, okay? Just be quiet. Let's get back to the matter at hand here. So, again, this would be a different game without Kawhi in it. But, Utah dropped serve at home. And I think that was a game they needed to win. Because now the Clippers are at home. They got games to play with. They're in the same position that the Hawks are. No one expected this to go as far as it has. I was heavy on Utah, I will admit. I was very heavy on Utah. I think you had the Clippers in this series.
Still rolled the Clippers, yeah. Still rolled them because Kawhi was just so great in the last series. I just thought he was just going to muscle it.
So, I mean, if Paul George goes off again, Utah has to answer. And if they don't answer, I mean, I do like them to win this game. I really think that they're going to take this game. And Game 7 in Utah at home without a Kawhi, I think they still squeak it out. But I thought it was going to go 5 or 6. So we're at 6, and it might be a flip the script. But give me the Jazz at I'll take them the -2 and the 130 here.
Yeah. Okay. Bucks, Nets. I mean, the Bucks, the wheels are falling off. Giannis isn't able to defend Kevin Durant.
Who is?
Kevin Durant is playing the best basketball I've seen in a very, very long time for an individual player. And for me, it was one of the best playoff performances I've ever seen. And I've hated on Durant in the past, especially with the Golden State stuff, Cupcake Kid and all that jazz. But this guy balled out of his mind. 48 minutes, 49 points, 17 rebounds. I don't even know, like 3 blocks, 2 steals. I don't even know how many assists he had. It had to be 10 plus because he had a triple double. Unbelievable basketball coming out of Kevin Durant without Kyrie and Harden, who basically didn't do anything in that game as far as I'm concerned. He was very, very quiet for me.
He still had 7 assists. It's not really that quiet. I mean, he was a factor.
This is a former MVP, right?
He's hurt. He wasn't a scoring factor, but he was still distributing the ball. But again,
you pass the ball to Kevin Durant. This guy's going to score the basketball.
Where are we here? We are a minute left in the first quarter. Durant's got 8 and 4. He's 4 for 8 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3, 4 defensive rebounds, a turnover, and he's a minus 11. The Bucks are out 25-14 in the first quarter. Giannis looks like he came to play. He's already got 10.7 rebounds.
He'll be gassed in the fourth.
Yeah, it's usually what happens to him. He's like that prize fighter who's got all this talent but just can't go 4 rounds. PJ Tucker, as usual, 0 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist, so he's doing what he has to do. But
still has the nicest shoes on the court, probably.
Yeah,
though.
Most expensive for sure.
Yeah.
Here, geez. If necessary, because
you could close it tonight.
It could be closed out tonight. But yeah, I think if necessary, Brooklyn at home with another closeout opportunity, I think it's done. I would probably lean heavy on the Nets that game.
Okay, we don't have stats for Sixers Hawks Game 7, but who do you got in a Game 7 if it goes?
If it goes, geez. You'd have to think that Philly would close out and kind of shake that curse of the Eastern Conference Finals off. Not 100% certain there. And then if it goes 7, then I'd have to go with the Jazz.
Okay. Sorry. Did you say Hawks for Sixers?
If it goes 7, Sixers, and then if Sixers? It goes 7, Jazz.
Jazz. Okay. I think the Hawks are going to win that series, so I'm not worried if they go 7. But
I think they close it out too. But if it goes,
and then
7,
I'll go Jazz, also. Okay, so let's switch up here. We're going to do NHL for you guys next, guys. If you haven't already, easiest way to help move our channel in the right direction is just to hit that like button. If you want to comment, please let us know what you think about the NBA or any of the other things that we're going to cover. We're going to have this all chaptered up for you guys, so that'll be great. Let's switch over to the NHL here, and please hit that subscribe button because we'd love to have you a part of our channel. Okay, NHL. Vegas is going off. This is Game 3, I believe.
Yeah.
So minus 155, the favorite there on the money line. 5 goals total and plus 135 for the Canadiens. Who do you like and what do you think about the series so far?
It's been a pretty good series so far, to be honest with you. I think that the back and forth is great. The goal scoring has been where you would expect it to be. They're right at 5 every game so far. Caulfield came out and kind of shook that monkey off his back, and he looks good. J.J. Watt loves him. Got his jersey on already.
It's been a physical game too.
Yeah, but J.J. Watt is a bandwagon jumper, but still love you, J.J. Just look at football.
Quietly though.
Quietly, yeah. Here I usually have taken those road teams on that first on the switch over. So I think that Vegas
coming to Montreal.
So I would take Vegas here. I think the goals will probably still be right around where they are, which is 5. So I'd stay away from that over under. And if you were going to put money on that, just put it on maybe Vegas on the goal line. So minus the 1.5 on them.
Okay. And then Lightning at Islanders.
So this has been an entertaining series as well. I took the road team in the first game, and they won. Then I took the home team in the second game, and they won. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the road team in the third game because I like the road team on the switch. So give me the Lightning minus 135. I think this might be a bit over the 5, so I would take over the 5. I think Tampa's really primed for a real breakout here, like 6 goals. So I think they're going to go over on themselves. So
that'll be Game 4 of that series as Game 3 is being played right now, and it's 1-0 Tampa.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, I mean, this is kind of speculation, but I guess this would be game 4.
Yeah, so that'll be game 4. Vegas Habs. That'll be at the Forum. Sorry, the Bell Center. I love me some Forum. And I think Montreal will take that game. Just kind of answer that shot. I don't see Vegas going up 3-1 going home with a closeout opportunity.
Yeah,
I think these teams are a lot closer than people had kind of expected. Canadiens have definitely shown some people that they're not just these layovers or a bad team that was on a streak. They're competing. So, I'd expect to go back 2-2 to Vegas.
Awesome. Okay, so we'll put a pin in hockey. We're going to move over to Major League Baseball now. Again, the easiest way to subscribe to help grow our channel is just to hit that like button, subscribe, comment below what your thoughts are. Let's get to it. The Jays have had some big bats. We're looking at Jays versus the Baltimore Orioles. And we got Jays going off at a 185 favorite, 9 run line, and plus 140 for the Orioles.
Yeah, the Jays have been in tough against these Yankees, but it always seems like the Jays get screwed over by officiating. These umpires have been absolutely brutal this series with the Yanks. Last night, literally they call a foul ball after a ball hit the umpire in the head, and the umpire called the foul ball when there was no contact with the ball. So, I mean, they're constantly in bad counts, and I don't know. It's just like there's certain officiating crews that just don't like the Jays. Not to cry as a fan. I'm not being a homer. I love baseball, and I notice these things.
Yeah.
Garrett Cole didn't look too good. No sticky on his fingers, and he finally came out and admitted that, we need an edge. Not that kind of an edge, because that's pure cheating. But anyway, I got no respect for you anymore, Garrett Cole. Here, I think this is the first meeting between the Jays and the Orioles this year. So I like the Jays. I like their pitching going into this series. They're a little more healthy. Springer, he's in the minors right now, warming up to get ready.
Yes, he is.
So that bat might come back in the lineup, which is going to make this Jays team even more feared and very well balanced. So I'll take the Jays here just because I think the offense is going to be too much for Baltimore.
Okay. That's just for everybody. That's the Friday night game. So we're doing 2 games Friday, 2 games Saturday, 2 games for Sunday. So that's Friday's game. Friday, Yankees at the Athletics.
So they've had a nice series here where they're getting all the calls, and they turned a triple play tonight. Even though it wasn't a triple play, but they called Bo out at third. I'm just saying, MLB. If you need someone to fix the officiating, just call me. I'll help you fix it.
We're gonna expect you to start saying "doe" there.
Yeah.
Nope.
One thing here, the Yankees offense, it comes in spurts, and Kraken went off last night.
So do cycles of steroids.
Yeah, that too. Gio went off for a third inning home run tonight, but Judge looks like garbage. Stanton looks like garbage. I don't know where they're going to get these home runs from, or the RBI from. So I'm still concerned about that team, even more concerned about their pitching staff now. And Oakland's been one of the hottest teams over the last 10. They're 8-2 and at home. And Chapman and Olsen are looking very strong. So
8-2 in the last 10 as well.
I'll take the A's. I'll take the A's at the plus 140.
Awesome. Okay, moving over to Saturday. This is Saturday, Phillies at Giants. So San Francisco, Phillies going off at favorites minus 141. You got the 9 run line and then plus 140 for the Giants.
Giants pitching staff's been really strong this year. They don't give up a lot of runs, usually some close games. The Giants' only issue is sometimes they don't have the offense to kind of bail themselves out. But I do like them in this spot, especially as a dog with Wood on the mound, who's one of their top, outside of DeScalfini. Yep. So here, I'm going to go with the dog. I'm going to lay that 140 on the Giants. I think being at home cooking and being, they've been, again, very strong in their last 10 as well. So I think they've just been playing very strong. They're starting, they've hit some of the most, I think they're the 3rd or 4th team that hit the most home runs. And so they've got an offense there. So, give me the Giants here at 140 for sure.
Okay. And then going over again, staying on Saturday, we got the Cincinnati Reds at the San Diego Padres. Cincinnati's the underdog here at plus 190, run line 9, and then the favorites, the Padres at minus 268.
So here's the one thing I have a concern with here. The Padres are coming off of a sweep to the Rockies. one of the worst teams in the league. And their bats were silenced. Yeah, Tatis hit some nice home runs, but no one else did anything.
Nice grand slam.
Cincinnati's been playing very well lately. Their pitching has been on point. Their hitting has been on point. Their on base is very nice. The RBI production is very nice. And to be a plus 190 road dog against a team that just got humiliated in my eyes.
Yep.
Give me the Reds to pound on some more frustration and pain, especially with Lamet on the mound, who's 1-2 with a 3.33 ERA.
They're 8-2 in their last 10.
So they're a hot team, and they've got Gutierrez.
2-8.
Yeah, and the Gutierrez is 3-1 with a 2.74 ERA. So do the math here. Take the pitcher who's got the better ERA, the better record, and a team who's riding a hot streak. So he's got the offense behind him. He gets good run support. Give me the Reds.
Love it.
Plus 190.
Okay, so then you got this is moving into Sunday. Okay, so Sunday, Mets at the Washington Nationals. Okay, Mets are the favorite here, 105. And then run line 9, which seems to be very consistent. I see a lot of run line 9s.
Yeah.
And then minus 105. So actually it's kind of an even keel there.
Mm-hmm. I don't look at this as an even keel, regardless if the Mets are on the road. Taijuan Walker's been having an absolutely phenomenal year this year.
8-2 last 10.
Yeah, 6-2 with a 2.12 ERA. I mean, where was this last year when you were at the Jays, dude? Like, you could have definitely helped us a lot better. But you're pitching your face off, and your record shows it, and so does your ERA. Here, I'm going to take the under, but I'm also going to take the Mets.
Okay. And then last game against Sunday, the White Sox, just super hot team, and the Astros, and it's minus 105 and minus 110. So kind of lining up here again.
Yeah, this is the one thing that I would look at. Keuchel is not a guy who's going to blow a 95-mile-an-hour fastball behind you. He tends to work more on his stuff. But Houston can hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like
they're 7-3 last 10.
Throw all the garbage out the window, right? All the stuff that's happened in the past. This team can still hit. They've got a lot of big bats in that lineup.
Did you want me to get my garbage can and start banging on it?
Yeah, I don't think they're doing that anymore. But if they are, no one's catching them. So good on them. I do like them here. I like them at home. I'll usually ride with Houston at home because they're pretty strong on a strong home team. Yep. The only thing that would get me here is McCullers. He seems to be on or off. There's never kind of in between where he just gets a quality start. Yeah. He's either on or he's off. Where Keuchel has been on more than he's been off, but the ERA is a bit, sub 4 it's okay, but for a guy with a 6-1 record, it just goes to show you the offense has been holding him up. Yep. So if he's going to get that kind of run support, then you're going to want to look at that. So even though I do like Houston at home, because Keuchel gets that run support, I'm going to have to go with the Chicago White Sox here.
White Sox are 8-2 in their last 10 as well. Okay, we're going to switch over here to Euro. Again, easiest way to help grow our channel is just to hit that like button, subscribe, comment below. Let us know what you think about baseball. Maybe there's a team that you want us to cover that we don't cover. Let us know. What a tournament it's been so far. Although it's crazy because it's been like almost a week now, and it seems like some teams have just played their first game.
Feels like it's been a month.
So I think maybe, I don't know, I get the feeling they're just trying to drag this out as long as possible because I feel like there would have been normally more games on these days, and maybe that's just because it's been a while and they don't play these tournaments every single year. But
yeah, you're probably thinking of World Cup where there's far more
all the time, right?
Yeah. No, this is again, I'll say it again, the third best tournament in my mind in sports. First being the World Cup, second being March Madness, and this being the third installment.
Oh.
Everything's been great so far. The game today between Denmark and Belgium, where they basically stopped playing to just applaud Christian Eriksen's recovery. It's great. You don't see that kind of stuff outside of soccer, like literally stopping the game while they're playing just to cheer for 5 minutes and to let him know that he's being thought of and loved, and absolutely phenomenal stuff. You got to love this game.
Yeah. Okay, let's jump right into it here. So we got Sweden at Slovakia. That's tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Got Sweden going off at minus 120, plus 240 for the draw, and plus 375 for a Slovakia win.
Both teams look decent in their first game. So there's not much kind of showing you where the huge difference maker is going to be here. I like that plus 240 number, to be honest with you, because it's kind of right in the middle of the favorite and the dog. So just because I like those numbers and I can't really find a real distinction to kind of move them away from each other, it's tough for me to do that. But I'll take a draw here at the plus 240. Just a hunch.
Okay. Croatia, Czech Republic. Croatia going off at plus 115, plus 240 for the draw, and plus 250 for a Czech win. What did you think about these two teams matching up tomorrow?
That first game that Croatia had with England, a little bit of a snoozer, to be honest with you. I didn't see what I expected to see out of Croatia. I thought they were going to be a heck of a lot more crisp than they were. I mean, they only lost 1-0, but the chances weren't there. There wasn't a big kind of breakout. You didn't feel that kind of marching progress, to them getting towards goal.
Yeah.
I think that they'll probably have a little more ease here with the Czech Republic, who beat Scotland 2-0. Crazy, like 80-yard goal that dude scored. What the hell was his name again?
Goalie was standing.
Chick. Yeah. Chick literally caught this guy at half, like in the middle of the pitch.
No excuse for that.
Yeah, just an absolute bumble. So it's tough for me to take too much from that game to say that these guys are primed. Scotland's just not that good. So for me here, this might be crazy because we haven't seen a lot of them, but I'm feeling another draw.
Okay. So that's fine. That's okay. Okay, and then we got England, Scotland. Okay, England going off at minus 334, plus 450 for the draw, and plus 900 for Scotland. That's the late game on Friday, June 18th.
Yeah, this will be pretty easy here. I'm going to take England.
Yeah, that's an easy win for
and then for a player prop bet here, I really think Harry Kane caught a little bit shut out in that first game against Croatia, so I think he's going to have a little more movement here. So look for him to pot one.
Okay, and we got Hungary at France. I think I got a big ticket on this one with this game riding on it. Plus 1,000 for Hungary to win, plus 425 for the draw, and minus 334 for France to take the win.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday game.
I'm feeling like I might have to put money on Hungary in the draw just to cover my angles here because I do need France to win this game for a pretty nice payday. So give me France. I just think, Kylian Mbappe just looks like a
guy's
from another world.
Guy's got wheels.
When you saw him chase a guy who was 10, 15 yards ahead of him, overtake him and almost score, they're just waiting to explode. It's going to be a case of them playing with their food. But the issue is that sometimes when you do that, you get caught.
It happens.
And you know what? It's like Hungary's never scored a goal in international competitions before. Obviously the quality of the sides is just absolutely massive in terms of the difference between them. But Hungary's not a pushover. There
was opportunities against Portugal on the counter where if they would have caught one of those, they would have had Portugal on their heels a little bit.
They played Portugal to a dead draw after 80 minutes. And then the next 10 minutes, it was a different story. Penalty in the box and, here or there, bad bounce, whatever it was. Obviously, a huge difference between those two sides, too. But they held them scoreless for 80 minutes. So that's my concern here is that if France can get caught and then you get a little bit of the infighting and guys are yelling at each other, France can fall apart. That's one of the issues with them. Look at our group breakdown. That was one of the issues with France is if anyone gets out of off kilter, anyone starts making too many mistakes, it's going to throw everything out of whack.
Absolutely.
So, but still, you got to. I don't know. You got to take France here.
Yeah. Okay, we switched over here, and now we're looking still at Saturday. This is the middle game, 12 p.m. Portugal at Germany. Again, Portugal beat Hungary 3-0. Portugal is going off at plus 220 for the draw, and then plus 125 for Germany here.
So, as a gambler, the one thing you're going to look at is the 220 for the draw and the 220 for Portugal. Put money on both. That's what a gambler would do. I'm not going to do that because of what I saw from Germany with France. France is supposed to be one of the high-powered teams, one of the strongest teams in this entire tournament outside of Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
And the Germans were right there with them.
Yeah.
France won from an own goal. That was it. It's not like they outplayed them. It was a very close game. It was very back and forth. There was a lot of build-ups, a lot of breakdowns. But I think Germany just might have enough here. But hedge your bets. The 220 is a very nice number for either Portugal or that draw. So I'm going to hit 1, 2, and 3.
And 3, yeah. All right. Let's switch over to Spain, Poland. Spain didn't give us really anything in that first game. It was unfortunate. I mean, I don't know what the possession number was, but it was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I don't know how you can kind of get things going when you just hold the ball. There's no real way to
86%.
There's no real way to kind of catch anybody off guard. It's like, going against a set offense or defense every single time. It was a very boring game.
Yeah.
They're going off at minus 275, 220 for the draw and plus 100 for Poland. What's your thoughts here?
So, I mean, Poland was there with Slovakia. Slovakia went up. Poland countered very quickly in the second half. And then a red card.
Yeah.
That threw everything to the wall because Poland played very, very well in that game. Even after they went down to 10 men, they still played very, very well. Do I think they're better than Sweden? Yes. Do I think they can compete with Spain? I don't think so. But we've seen something from Spain, and we talked about this, that you cannot sit there and just worry about the control of the possession game.
It's not enough.
If you're not going to score, you're not going to win. And they put themselves into a bit of a hole here, getting a draw with Sweden that first game, because now they need to win out to put themselves in a better position come knockouts. If they draw again, they're in trouble. And I think that Poland's going to be hungry because of that last game and how they played, most of the second half down to 10 men.
Yep.
And, Lewandowski looked good. There wasn't a guy on that Polish team that did not look really strong. Linetti ended up scoring in the 46th minute, which is directly after the half. Possession game was kind of similar, 58-42. They had 17 shots, 3 on target, built up good corners, but that red card killed them. So for here, I'm gonna take a draw. I think Spain's. I don't know if they're gonna get through the group stage, and I think Poland's hungry.
Not the way they're playing like that.
No. So you know what?
You got to go with there. You need a counter. That's why Hungary, not Hungary. Sorry. Who were we talking about before? Hungary, Portugal, right?
Portugal.
I loved those counters by Hungary, and we were texting back and forth that game, and I was saying, I think Hungary's going to score because those counters were just coming right back. And if you can't build that stamina in a game, I don't know if Spain has anything really this year. I think they're missing a couple of pieces there, unfortunately.
That just shows you the importance of Ramos. They don't have that guy to control everybody, and they're going to be without him again. So, let's see what goes on. But I'm picking this. Sorry,
the middle. There you go.
Right there.
Okay, some great football by Italy so far. So Italy, Wales, minus 223 for Italy, plus 300 on the draw, and 700 plus if Wales can pull off a win here. Italy's looked very, very good.
Mm-hmm. Italy doesn't even need this game.
No. They're the first to clinch.
Yeah. So I think what they're going to do is
test it out a little bit.
They're going to try something here. Yeah, I think Verratti's going to stay in because he doesn't look as fit as he needs to be. I'm still surprised that he's playing, but I also said that a lot hinges on his foot with the success of this team.
Yeah,
and he's been playing enough to get guys open because of the respect that he does have. So I'll expect a game from him against Wales, but the Welsh looked good. They looked good the last game. Gareth Bale missed a PK when I had him to score. Thanks, Gareth. Hopefully you'll have my back somewhere else down the road when I need you to put one in the back of the net and not Baggio over the net. Anyway, here I still like Italy to win. I think they want the clean group to put themselves in the best position to get the best knockout partner in the second round.
Yeah, agree. Okay, and the last game here, you got Switzerland at Turkey. The Swiss going off at favorites here, -150, +300 for the draw, and +400 if Turkey can pull it off.
The Swiss need a win here. With that loss to Italy and then the tie with Wales, they need the win. They need the win to give them 4 points, which is going to help them get through to the next stage. So, they're going to come out strong. I think Shaqiri and Xhaka are going to come out and they're going to start putting some balls in the net. And I like both of those guys to score. And I like the Swiss at -150 just because of pure desperation. Because if they don't win, they're going home. So they need the win.
All right, there you have it. That covers all the way through Sunday. That game's at actually both those games are at 12 p.m. So we'll start seeing those games kind of lining up, depending on where those positions kind of land up to make sure nobody's sandbagging a win or a loss or whatever the case might be. Awesome. Well, that wraps up our bets. Again, the easiest way to grow our channel is to hit that like button. It's the easiest thing for you to do as well. If you want to comment below, we'd love to hear what you think. And then ultimately subscribing to our channel. That's what we'd really, really appreciate because we want you to be part of our community and help give us feedback and help shape the channel to give you the most experience here. Junior, any final thoughts at all?
Just take some picks from us because I'm going to tell you our numbers are they're off the charts. I think we're like almost close to 90% with soccer. MLB we're over 80%. NBA we're like 75 to 77% in terms of our accuracy. So if you're looking to make money, check it out. If you win, hit it. Drop us a comment in the section. Let us know what you bet, what you won. These are games that we're wagering on because that's how strong we think of our picks. We're not the type that we're just gonna say, yeah, bet this guy, bet that guy, bet this guy, and then we don't do it. No, we do it. We're there with you.
Those big bucks, right, Junior?
Yeah, huge.
Got a couple. We got a couple of games tomorrow that hopefully will hit those parlays for us. So
yeah, and then I need France on Saturday for a big one.
I know you do. All right, well that's awesome. Again, thanks everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, hit us up below. Follow our Instagram account, Offside and Out of Bounds on Instagram, please. For everybody here at Offside and Out of Bounds, presenting Offside Bets, I'm Adam.
I'm Junior. See
ya real soon.